Jefferson climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness! Come
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the round 3 showdown show here for the Open. Overseas gets done a little earlier. I got my guy Kurt with me here. We're going to break down round 3 for you guys here. Interesting day. We had LG Senior with a big day today. Holds a 5-stroke lead over Mr. Flushwood. I'd love to see it up there. Not too many guys are under par, though. There's probably about the same, 30 guys or so under par here. So it's going to be interesting moving into moving day tomorrow, as there's a lot of guys over par, plus 1, 2, and 3. A lot of guys that we were sweating there down the cut line. McIntyre, Scheffler, Koepka, Cantlay, all those guys at the plus 3 range. Fowler, even Bryson was right near the cut line as well. Kurt, what's going on with you? How's your teams looking going into the weekend? We almost had Mr. Leprechaun almost went FRL to MC. He barely hung on with the plus 8 today. What's going on with you?
Not much. Taylor Gooch was kind of hurtful. But I mean, I have a pretty good 6 out of 6 rate in 150. The hand-build main teams don't have a 6 out of 6, so that's kind of a bummer. But still think we were strong enough to get up there because I got so much Wyndham Clark and so much Hovland. So hopefully we can see what happens, make a little cheddar this weekend. But ready to get after it. I'm loving the times because I wake up at 5, so I don't miss much. I especially won't miss much tomorrow. I miss like an hour and a half. So I love the British and ready to get after it for round 3. I think there's a pretty decent edge tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Just pulling up the tee times and everything tomorrow. It's somebody has to be playing some jokes on my guy BK overseas. They're sticking my guy Koepka with slow ass freaking dog shit. I can't play again. Those two are in the same group tomorrow, which is just a rough scene for my guy there. May affect him some. We've got Bobby Mack and Fowler going off in the first tee time at 8:55, but we'll work all the way down there. We'll start at the top of the leaderboard like we usually do. But if you're just coming in, please hit the like, subscribe. Really helps bring these free shows to you guys, coming at you each and every day and every week with these showdown shows here. We're doing them all free. So hit the like, subscribe. Really helps out a lot. And if you are if you're looking to subscribe, we've got that promo code still going, the summer 33, 33% off, even includes SaberSim. I don't know how much longer that promo code's going to be there. It's definitely not going to be there once football season comes around. That's going to be here in about 3 to 4 weeks or so. I think the Hall of Fame game is just right around the corner. Training camp is starting. So football is definitely on its way. So get on in, use that promo code before it's gone. Summer 33. Kurt, we can start here at the top of the leaderboard. Let's break down these top 6 guys here, -3 up to -10. We got LG Senior at -10, Flushwood at -5, Sepp Straka with another strong day today after he ended yesterday's round, that chip in. And then Minwoo Lee with another solid day today. He started out slow again today. Couple bogeys early, made that eagle on 5, and then turned it on and ends up shooting 3 under today. So what's catching your eye here, -3 and up? Jason Day is there as well. He shot 4 under today. Very good round from him today. He made 6 birdies and 2 bogeys today. What's catching your eye up here, -3 and up?
Honestly, first glance, Tommy Fleetwood with the big price increase up $700, I think, or more to $9,900. I don't hate him tomorrow, but I'm probably not going to pay that price. And for the first time ever, like in my life, considering playing the leader just because it's a price thing. Listen, hear me out. He's a good weekend scorer. I'm not sure. I mean, people have not been playing the leader lately. I mean, it's like reversed so much. The field's gotten so sharp. Brian Harman 7,500. If I told you get you a 1 under, are you taking that and moving on? I know I am at 7,500. I don't know about you, but I am personally. So up top, I'm probably going to try to match the field on Brian Harman, which I honestly think is going to be like we've kind of been seeing 25-30%, and a lot of people are just fading it. It's not like the old PGA of like last year and people were just jamming this guy in like 30, 40, 50%. So got some love up there. Straka, had him in the main team today. I love the round, but I'll probably be off and then maybe come back to him on Sunday. And then I guess I'm interested in Minwoo, but not much. So it's really just Brian Harman consideration up here for me.
Yeah, for sure. I was on Harman for the full weeks. He was a soldier coming into the week, so I was very high on him. And I had him ranked number 1, I believe, in the Showdown playbook today for round 2. So make sure to head over to Run Up Your Sports. Use that promo code SUMMER33. You're going to get access to everything. We've got PGA, we've got MLB, we've got MMA, all sports, one price. And yeah, just looking at the cheap tier, I do expensive tier, mid-tier, cheap tier, golfer notes for every player in there, course up top, slate strategy at the bottom. And LG was listed number 1, the cheap tier coming into today. So you love to see that. I'll probably go right back to him a little bit. I don't think I'm going to focus entirely on him as much as I did today because I generally don't like to play the leader on moving day, but I think I may have a little bit of a sprinkle of him going into tomorrow because he's still priced at $7,500. I mean, that's still a really good price tag on him. So I'll probably go back to him some there. And then who else am I going to go to up here? Probably some Minwoo Lee. He's still got a good price tag for tomorrow at $7,800. So I'll probably go back to some Minwoo Lee. I don't think I'm going to go to Jason Day tomorrow off today's round. I mean, it's a big round today, but I'll probably be off of him. I'm going to be looking to target some of the guys a little lower down the leaderboard. So I think it's just Minwoo and maybe some Harman. Probably actually won't get to too much Harman. I may have a sprinkle of him. Flushwood is a guy I may look to as well. He's one of the studs I would look to. He's 5 back. He'll be looking to put his foot on the pedal a little bit. He struggled a little early. He shot 1 over on his front 9 today, but kind of picked it up on the back 9, making 3 birdies there. Didn't take advantage of the par 5 18th, but he still pretty much was able to scramble his way more or less to a par there as he got out of position a couple times. -2, we've got 4 guys there. We can do -2 and -1. I mean, -1 is a pretty big section. Let's just hit on these -4 guys at -2 quick. Then we'll drop down to -1. We got Emiliano Grillo shot 3 over today. Jordan Spieth shot even. Spieth was on a roller coaster today. He started out great on the front 9, shot 3 under on the front 9, lost everything on the back 9 there, shooting 3 over on the back 9. I always think Spieth's always a good showdown candidate, though, because you never know what you're going to get with him. You're going to get birdies, you're going to get bogeys. Typically a pretty good showdown play for scoring aspects. And I want to get your interest on Cameron Young, who started out very strong today. He was 4 under through 10 holes today. Gave a couple back then on the back 9. Now, what are you doing with Cam Young? What are you doing with Jordan Spieth? Are you going to any of these other guys at -2 as well?
Yeah, I like Jordy. Like you just said, I mean, he can go super low tomorrow or he can just nuke you into oblivion. I kind of like playing those guys in GPPs. So I will play some Jordan. I like the price. Cam Young, I'll be hard pass. The approach was awesome today. But let's be honest, we know how much the field loves playing Cam Young, and they're going to look at these numbers, and they're going to see the price, and they're going to be like, oh, yes, finally we can play Cameron Young. And for that, I'm out, as Mark Cuban would say. So no Cameron Young. Honestly, if he does well, like, obviously it won't help me financially, but I'll probably kind of be happy for the guy. It'd be nice to kind of see him get some form, especially in a tournament where he did well last year, even though it's a completely different course. Give me some Grillo. Grillo and Spieth are in this range for me. Grillo, I think it's this price. Just give me like a 1 under, like I said, because it's going to start playing tough. The main thing with him is the off the tee was awesome. I know he's not a good putter, so I'm not surprised that he lost putting again, but he lost on approach, and that really surprised me. I know the greens are smaller, but I think he can gain on approach tomorrow. Probably still going to lose with the short stick. I'm not going to lie to you. But the off the tee numbers are really what intrigued me here. So give me some Grillo at 6,900.
Yeah, I see the stats have just been updated on Data Golf, which you love to see. We were waiting on that for a while, but they're back up and good running to that now, so that's good. I'm going to have some Spieth in my teams probably just for the showdown aspect. I like the upside he brings to the table. And then Cameron Young was super good with the irons today. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that again tomorrow. Not sure if I get back to him or not. I'll have to look into it a little bit more, and I'll have it on the showdown playbook there for sure. -1 guys. We've got about 14 guys here at -1. Mr. Hams there. He had a really good ball striking day today, but man, he had a really, really tough time with the short game there. Lost a stroke and a half putting on the front nine, and then lost nearly 2 strokes around the green on the back nine. So he had that was mainly just 2 holes though. 13, he lost 1.4 strokes around the green, ends up making double there. And then on hole 18, he lost a stroke around the green as well. So if he can clean up those 2 holes, I mean, he would have definitely shot probably 1 under or so today. So I think he's a good guy to target tomorrow at -1. His price tag is, where is it at? I think it's pretty decent. I'm not seeing it here. I'm not seeing. I gotta find it on. I'm gonna refresh Saber there. I'll find his price tag though. I think Rory's a good guy there as well. He gained everywhere. He gained strokes across the board today. Started out good like he usually does, and then kind of went stagnant there at the middle of the round. Even made bogey on the par 5 15th there. So I think Rory's a good guy to look at up top tomorrow. 11-7 is a lot to pay for. And on these 1 round sample sizes, I've kind of been more so going against those studs at the top, trying to jam in more guys in that 9-8K range because I think they have just as much birdie upside on a 1 round sample size there. So for tournaments, so I think Rory's a guy you can go to though in tournaments and such. Matthew Southgate was a cheapie that I had in some teams today. He was one of those 5K golfers. He was really good from a showdown standpoint today as well. He had made 3 birdies, an eagle, and 4 bogeys. So he was doing a lot of scoring there. 1 under total for him on the day. He was good. He gained over 2 strokes approach there. Gained over 4 strokes tee to green. So I think he's an interesting option. Max Homa was a guy I had in some teams today. He was up and down. It was like a complete roller coaster day for Max Homa out there today. He makes if you tell me Max Homa is going to make 6 birdies today, chances are I think he's going to break par for sure. But he doesn't. He shoots 2 over, making 6 birdies today. He had 6 bogeys and a double in there as well. So it was a complete up and down day for Homa. It was an up and down day for that whole group there. A guy Morikawa was on the struggle bus as well, and Hideki was up and down as well. I think everybody in that group shot over par, which was kind of the norm though today. It was playing tough, especially in the morning. It seemed like the wind was blowing more in the morning. Kurt, what are you doing? -1 range. There's a couple of cheapies down here like Laurie Cantor, Richard Bland that ended up playing pretty well today. Matthew Jordan's a local guy. He had a really hot putter today. Made a double right towards the end as well. So what are you doing here? -1 guys, Kurt.
First off, the Homa price looks like a trap with what the stats say, what the price is, how he's honestly been playing. But I don't care. I'll let myself get trapped. We'll have a lot of Homa and Clark tomorrow. Clark just lost with the short game. He's still elite off the tee. It's why he's been so good lately. I'm going to keep hammering. I got a lot in Classic. I don't care. I don't have a lot of Homa, though, so I'm definitely going to get to a lot of Homa here. And I would just be a little bit careful with some of these guys that are playing well, that are priced up. I have Southgate in Classic. Now he's 6,900. I'll just kind of leave those to the Classic teams where I have him at like 5,500. It's like Griot versus Southgate. I mean, come on, guys. Like Southgate might end up finishing way, way higher than Griot in this tournament. But I'm just going to take Griot every time, especially for Showdown. And then Roger 7,500 too. Another guy I have. Shout out to Locks for him. That was one of his plays. Anton Rosner, I got him in Classic, but I'm not going to play 7,500 for him. Like Jourdain's high too. Jordan, but Cantor. We'll go back to Cantor. I think he's striking the ball pretty well. Not had a great season so far, but the guy's striping it well now, and he's good off the tee. So Laurie Cantor for 6,700. Sign me up. That's it for this range for me.
Yeah, I found that price tag on Homa there, 8,400. I definitely think he's like a building block type guy tomorrow, as a guy that can charge up the leaderboard tomorrow. So I definitely am going to have some conviction on him in the Showdown playbook tomorrow. Henrik Stenson's a guy I think is fine. He's got a pretty good price tag. Where is Henrik at? Do you see Henrik's price tag?
67, I believe.
Yeah.
66.
Oh, 66. Yeah, even better. Sabres a little behind on the scoring there. They had a bit, but yeah, I like that price tag on him. 6,600 is definitely going to be a value. I look to jam in there as well. And then there's not too many guys here at even par. We've got a few guys at even par here. Actually, I don't think there's 5. Yeah, 5. 5 guys at even par here. Hideki shot 1 over today. My guy Alexander Bjork, he's a former soldier. He shot 2 over today. He did well with the irons and with the putter today. It was just around the green kind of killed him on a couple holes. Ended up going bogey to finish his round 2, which was just hurtful. But he made four birdies out there today, so he's a guy I'll be looking to for cheapie. Tom Kim had a good day today. He gained strokes across the board. I think Tommy Kim is somebody to look after at 8K. He's a really good mid-range building block guy there. And then I'm going to go right back to my guy Hovland at 10-1. He's like a stud. I think I'd rather play Hovland almost point per dollar. I think he'll be better than like Rory will at 11-7 versus the 10-1. So I like the price savings, and I think the birdie upside is the same with Hovland there today. I mean, he made 5 birdies today. It's just he made 6 bogeys to go with it. So he was just on the struggle bus. From holes 7 through 14, he made 4 bogeys in that stretch. After he was up to, I think, -3 at one time. Ends up finishing the day at even par. You have any thoughts on these guys here at even par, these 5 guys?
I got to say, I love all 5 of them. I mean, I know Seam is another guy that my guy Johnny got me on him and kind of sold me on him. So I have a lot of Seam and Classic. I just call him Seaman, man. I know he's priced up, but like the stats look really good. Played decent last week, I think, or maybe missed a couple of the number or some shit. But I'll buy into him. Bjork stats look good, and then Hideki's a good round 3 scorer. Hovland, all of it. It's crazy. Tomorrow is kind of scary because all these guys I have in Classic, I'm going to be peppering in Showdown, so it might be a double whammy for me tomorrow. But I don't care. The stats look good. I like them coming into the week. I'm just going to ride it. If I was to rank this range, I do love all 5. But if I was to rank it, Tom Kim would probably be the lowest, just because I feel like he might be due for a little shaky off the tee day. And especially the injury, the ankle looked pretty bad. Like, I'm pretty sure he had to get limped off the course after that round 3 hero round. So I kind of want to wait and see how that ankle kind of does after another day of not being on. He said the adrenaline really got him through the round today. And that kind of changes when you're just chilling at home now. So we'll probably have the axe on Tom Kim, but I do like everyone else in the range.
Yeah, for sure. I like quite a bit of those guys right there. Then you get into a pretty big range here, about 10 guys or so at +1. Alex Noren was a guy I was on for the main slate. Had him sprinkled in my 150 there. Shot 4 over today. Still made some birdies out there today. Just made a lot of bogeys today. Made 7 bogeys to the 3 birdies there. I think he's a guy that could bounce back tomorrow. Decent price tag on him as well. So I think he's fine. At sub 7K, 6,800. I think that's a fair price tag for him. Oliver Wilson was another one of those pump plays that I was on. I think he was like 5,500, 5,600 for the main slate. I had a sprinkle of him in. So I think he's fine at 6,200. I mean, I think he's a fine complete pump play there at 6,200. If you're looking to play like Rory or something, I think he's a guy that I would be looking to for salary savings there. He had a really bad front 9, shot 4 over on the front 9, made a couple birdies on the back 9 to help kind of somewhat salvage his round a little bit. But yeah, that front 9 was just atrocious for him. And then I think going down, like Benny On's always a good tournament play. I mean, he can always do well if the short game's there for him. And today the short game was, especially around the green game, was there for him today. Jordan Smith was the guy I played in my cash team. I think he's another just solid, safer guy today or tomorrow. He only made one birdie and one eagle today and made 4 bogeys. So I think he's a guy that'll play much, much better tomorrow. I want to buy in on Jordan Smith tomorrow at +1. And I think that's about it for me here. My favorite options here in this +1 range would probably be Oliver Wilson for a punt and then Jordan Smith. Both of those guys kind of bounce back tomorrow.
I'll be on both those dudes too. I really like the price on both of them, honestly. Like Jordan Smith, 73, he's had a great career, a great season over on DP, LOL. Oliver Wilson, 6,200 was the big thing for me. I feel like they usually could have made him like 68, 69. They didn't. So I will have that. Juice Luton, I'm playing a punt. And then my favorite in this range, I will say I'm not playing Benny on, but like if he's been good to you in the past, I think you should probably consider him because the stats say you shouldn't. He lost on approach today. But if there's someone who could just come out and randomly shoot 500 and I wake up tomorrow like, well, that's great. It's probably him. Like I said, I'm personally not playing, but if he's been good to you in the past, just know that he's a guy who could spike up if you're doing 20 max stuff. I will be heavily exposed to Abraham Answer. Got a lot coming in the week. He's one of the most accurate drivers on the live. And I mean, that's part of the thing here. Just keep it in play and give yourself an opportunity for some 15-foot birds. And maybe you sink a couple and maybe you only have like one bogey. So give me some Abraham Answer, 7,300. I probably my third or fourth most exposed golfer tomorrow. And
he's a great stats guy. I mean, I'm just kind of pulled up his stats here. He lost over 2.5 strokes with the short game today, but gained 3.7 strokes with the irons.
He did gain 4 on approach. I didn't see that. Wow.
He's good off as well, like you said. So he's a guy that hit most of his fairways. He hit 16 of 18 greens today as well.
He's been doing it all year on live, guys. I mean, it's not an anomaly. I know when he left the PGA, he wasn't really at the height of his game, but it looks like he's found something. So hopefully he can keep it going tomorrow because I will be heavily financially involved in it. But yeah, let's go to the next range. I don't like Peters in this range. I don't like Moronk. I don't trust any of those guys. I'm sorry. Or Dietrich. I don't trust any of those bums.
Yeah, the more I look into it, I think Answer is going to be either 1 or 2 probably for me in that cheap range at 72. And I really like his upside there as well. So I like what you said there and everything about it. +2, we got a big range here at +2. 2 more ranges that'll kind of carry us through the rest of this. I like targeting a lot of these guys, though, in the +2, +3 ranges. They're going to go out earlier tomorrow. So I like going there. Matthew Fitzpatrick played better than I thought he was going to coming in. He did make a triple on 17. Man, he had some really, really bad trouble. I think it took him 3 shots to get out of the bunker there on 17. Ends up making triple. And then doesn't do anything on the par 5s on the back 9 either, playing them both at even par. So I think he's a guy that can go out there and post a number somewhat early. I'm going to find his tee time here real quick. He's going to go out. It would have been funny if they would have put him and his brother together in the same group, but they didn't. He's going out at 10:30 a.m., so pretty early for him. I like him. I know some people are going to probably go back to John Rahm again. He played all right today. Had it going early, lost it, then kind of got it going again at the end, but then makes bogey on 18, missing a real short putt there on 18. I think it was like a 3 or 4 footer he missed for par on 18. You got Corey Connors there. He was a popular option coming in. It was kind of a wild day for Connors. Usually we see Connors so good with the irons there. Loses 2 strokes approach today, but gains 3 strokes with the short game there. So it was kind of bass ass backward from what we are usually seeing from Mr. Connors there. He did finish strong, though. 2 birdies on his last 4 holes to get inside the cut line there as we were all kind of sweating him down the stretch. So I think Connors is fine. Terrell Hatton is a guy I definitely want to go back to. I mean, the dude just hit one too many foul balls there off 18. He was right up near the top of the leaderboard. He would have been, top 5, I think. Yeah, he would have been T7 if he didn't hit 2 balls out of bounds on 18 and just pars it. If he somehow would have birdied it, he would have been T4. So, I mean, he was right there. Played great, holes 10 through 15, making 3 birdies in that stretch, but then had to re-tee twice on 18, ends up making a freaking 9, but he's still in it. +2. He's going out relatively early. I think he's fine. Patty Reed, I think Fitzpatrick's a good option to bounce back tomorrow. He was really bad ball striking today, but the short game was there for him. He made a couple birdies late. +2 is fine for him. Louis Oosthuizen had a very, very strong putting day today. Gained over 4 strokes putting. I don't know if he can duplicate that. But aside from that, though, he still played well. I mean, hit the ball good from the irons. I mean, he had a couple bad tee shots, mainly just one bad tee shot on hole 4 where he made a double. So I think Oosthuizen is a fine option. He's going to go out relatively early. I'm going to try and get his price tag here real quick. Do you have Oosthuizen's price tag by chance?
Oh, yeah, sorry. 7,300. 7,300.
Yeah. Awesome. What do you like in here +2 range?
I tell you what, I'm going to do one build where I'll start off with Xander and Tyrrell Hatton. Those are my the two studs. And then I think you can play like maybe one of the top guys up there, like play Harmon with them. I don't see anyone just starting the lineup Xander and Hatton and then going Harmon. So that kind of gets you off some of the gets you some Harmon leverage if you are going to play him. I really like the price on Corey Connors. Lost on approach, but good off the tee. The Sungjae price is going to suck me back in. It sucked me in today, and he shot a three over, but I just can't help it. He is a good round 3 scorer, like a very, very good round 3 scorer. So I'll like Homa 7,700. I'm pretty sure the build I just mentioned, you can fit in M and Homa like nothing, and that's just crazy. I like that. Louis, I got a lot in Classic. He gained 4 strokes putting. I hope he can find something else off the tee tomorrow, but I'll be off there. I really love Brendan Todd. One of the best guys off the tee the last like 50, 36 rounds, no matter what you do. 7K flat is very tasty to me. Just needs a hot putter, and he can go probably one of the lowest rounds in the course. That's probably it for the twos, I'd say. Yeah, that's it for the twos for me. Woodland, you can play Woodland, but I'm not a Woodland guy.
I played Woodland some in my 150, but I don't know if I'm going to go back to him tomorrow. He had a really good day with the short game and didn't do much with the irons today, so I'll probably be off of him there. He's fine, though, if you want to go there. Zach Johnson made the cut today, 2 under round today. I think he's fine if you want to go there. I don't know if I will. +3, there's a pretty big range here. Some big names here as well. You've got the number 1 player in the world, Scotty Scheffler, who hasn't finished outside the top 12 in about 9 months. I thought he was going to miss a cut there for a while. Just a horrible stretch down holes 8 through 16. He played those holes at 5 over par. I mean, it was something I've never seen from Scotty. I know he's a terrible putter. Once again, I mean, it's just like rinse and repeat with Scotty. He's going to lose 2 to 5 shots putting every round, it seems like. Today he lost 2.5 strokes putting. He did make that. He did have a unbelievable up and down. I don't know if you saw that bunker shot on 18.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah. Oh,
that was a wild, one of the best bunker shots I think I've ever seen. And sticks it to about 1 foot, so there was no way he was going to be able to miss that one. So you love the mojo he's bringing there, coming off that shot. He looked like he was definitely not mailing it in either. He was grinding the whole way, just trying to somehow get inside the cut line there. Then we got my guy BK, who just punted down the stretch. It seemed he shot a freaking 41. He was 5 over on the back 9. He hit the ball out of bounds, I believe, on the second shot on 18. He had to take some penalty strokes there. Takes a double on 18. Makes a few bogeys down the stretch. The slow-ass play of Cantlay definitely wasn't probably helping him there, as Cantlay was struggling himself down the back 9. So I don't know if I'm going to get how much I'm going to get to Brooks, because I think he could be super tilted by having to play with Cantlay again tomorrow. But I think Scotty is a guy that we could look to tomorrow. If he can somehow just lose 1 stroke putting at least, I think he's a guy that can definitely shoot up the leaderboard there. So I think he's fine. You got Ricky Fowler. I'm going to go back to some Bob McIntyre, though. I like Bobby McIntyre tomorrow. He shot even par today. He was just up and down. Didn't really do much, but it got it done. Got through the cut line. And now he's going to make some moves, I think, on the weekend there. Ryan Fox was another guy. I had decent exposure to Ryan Fox, and I basically wrote him off for dead after that opening round 7 over par. I thought he was done, left in the woods there. And comes out, makes 5 birdies, 1 bogey today. Slides inside the cut line with a birdie on 18. So Mr. Fox is definitely in play for me tomorrow. 7,400 is a great price tag on him. So I'm going to go back to him some. What's sticking out to you here, Kurt? Any guys you love here at +3 that's going to be going out in the first groups tomorrow?
Fox and his gained 5-stroke short game and shot a 4 under. There, oh gosh. I mean, he's gonna owe me again, but like I can't do it, Snyder. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
LG Senior did that round 1 and backed it up in round 2.
He gained it was 4 putting. Was it also a stroke on the short game too?
LG was all putting both days.
Okay, well, I mean, he's even more. Bobby Max, I mean, not Bobby Max, but Fox is like almost 5 short total. But the off the tee is really nice. But
yeah, LG gained 7 strokes short game today.
Today he gained 7.
Yeah. Break even with the irons.
Oh, that is hysterical. Oh my god. And he did it good. He was gaining short game with the Genesis too. But anyways, got Fox in Classic. Probably not going to play him in Showdown. Good for him for the 4 under to make the cut. I needed it severely. Like Scotty, I mean, 12-3. I hope people still play him. Like if you're 12-3, you better be giving me like freaking 5 under or something guaranteed, which I don't think he is. Very, very capable. Very, very capable. But it's really tough course to kind of have that in. It's like a lock. 12-3 is a ridiculous price. There's just no way. I don't want to play Cantley. But I'm not playing a lot of the top guys, so I think I'll probably end up with a sprinkle of Cantlay. It lost a lot on approach. I'm not really sure if he'll do that again, even though he's not been playing that great. But the price is decent. I think it's 9.7. Yeah. So I mean, naturally, I got to play somebody. I got to use my salary. I'm not playing with the top guys, so we'll probably have a sprinkle of Cantlay. Adam Scott's scary, but like, God, he's a showdown play. I mean, similar to Jordan Spieth, like a guy who's it's going to be a roller coaster ride, but I think it's smart to probably have him in the pool if you're doing 20 max. I feel like there was one more guy in this range that I wanted to mention. Got enough Patrick. Don't want to deal with that. Oh yeah, Bobby Mack. I'll ride Bobby Mack with you. And then, man, what is Ramsey still priced down?
What's that?
Ramsey 6,400. I'll probably have him in the pool as well. That'll wrap it up. So 64 is enough. About half a stroke with a short game, but that's not too crazy. And he went about even on approach. So 6,400. Richie Ramsey, the guy have like 8% coming in. So another guy I'll keep riding. You would think that after all I'm saying this, I would have a 35% 6 out of 6, but no. Taylor Gooch and Dustin Johnson are legit evil. Evil. I hate those guys. I could have been a big week. Still going to be a decent week, but it could have been a big week. Nevertheless, I think I got the pool extremely dialed. I wasn't going to 150. I was just going to do some 20 max and like a couple of the 20 max stuff. I think I am going to 150 now because I'm loving the board. Let's get it.
Yeah, for sure. I just refreshed the weather again tomorrow, and it looks like we're going to see early. We're going to see some of that open weather tomorrow. It's going to be kind of rainy the whole day, it looks like. And then we're going to see winds 8 to 12 miles an hour in the morning. And then in the afternoon, it's going to pick up 13 to 17 miles an hour in the afternoon. We're going to see gusts around 20 to 25 throughout the day too. So we're going to get some higher winds. We're going to get some rain there. We could see this leaderboard completely flip over these next 2 days. So if you've got a bunch of guys, even +1, +2, +3, I wouldn't be too worried yet because, I mean, this leaderboard could definitely flip around. We could see a ton of movement like Scotty and Brooks and some of those guys at +3. We could see those guys contending yet. They could be backdoor in top 5s, top 10s by the time the weekend is over Sunday. So I definitely wouldn't be worried about your teams and such if you guys aren't up on the top of the leaderboard now. We're going to see some wild weather, I think, the next 2 days. It looks like it's going to be raining all day the next 2 days now as I look into Sunday's weather as well. So could be interesting. Tomorrow looks like the worst weather compared to Sunday wind-wise, but we can kind of close this show out with a show core for people like we usually do. Just make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Really helps bring this stuff to you guys free of charge. Use that promo code SUMMER33. We just had a big announcement get pulled up on the announcements page in the Run Pure Sports Discord. So as football comes, like I said earlier in the show, we're bringing on some more talented people. We got some big updates and big tools, upgrades, and everything coming to you guys around Pure Sports. So make sure to get on there and use that promo code while it's still active, because it's definitely not going to be there going forward. I would say maybe 2 to 3 weeks tops that promo code's active, and then we're going to pull it as we bring in these big additions for the football season. Kurt, you want to start us off here with the show core here? Pick your favorite guy, then I'll go with another guy to counteract you.
All right, I'm sure this is going to – I mean, I love him tomorrow, but I just feel like I'm going to mush him a little bit, so I'm sorry, but I'm going extremely heavy. Got to be transparent. I'm going Abraham Answer.
I like that play, yeah, definitely. I'm trying to find another guy. Let's go back with the Terrell Hatton. I think he's going to come in and avenge that 9 he put up, and he's going to climb back inside that top 10 tomorrow. So I like Terrell Hatton at 9,500. He's going out relatively early as well.
I like that. So I'm going to go Max Homa, 8,400.
There we go. Yeah, I was actually 1v1 in Homa and Hatton in my mind there. So you love to see it that you put him in there. I'll give him another value guy. Let's go with another guy that's over par. Is going out somewhat relatively early. Let's go Jordan Smith.
Oh my God. I knew you were going to say that. Oh, the lineup is so beautiful. The 2v2. So look, we're not going to do complete lineups because there's a lot of options you can do on this last one. But if you put in Sung Jae and then you have one spot left, and there's many guys you can do, but if you put in Sung Jae, it leaves you for an awesome last piece there. A lot of things to do. And like it was, God, that's a great pick, Snyder. Abraham Answer, Terrell Hatton, Max Homa, Sung Jae M, Jordan Smith. Many things you can do with that last spot. I'm sorry,
I think
about 5, but
that 4-man core may be my main build for tomorrow. So I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too, honestly. That's nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's going to do us for us tonight for round 3. We'll be back tomorrow to cover round 4 showdown. Same place, same channel, everything there. Hit the subscribe. You'll be notified as soon as we go live tomorrow for round 4, as we're going to see some good prize pools over the weekend as well. And we've got the MMA show coming up later on this channel. So if you're subscribed, you'll be notified once an MMA show goes live. We got Mad Lab in the field back for MMA again tonight. So, Kurt, any final thoughts for you here as we get out of here?
No, I got a feeling tomorrow's either going to go really great or really bad. No in between. So hopefully it's really great. Let's run pure. Appreciate you all watching.
Awesome. Yeah, we appreciate you guys for watching. As always, hit that like on the way out if you haven't already. But for Kurt, I'm Snyder. Thanks for watching as always, and always run pure.